Lake, but I used to live in Wisconsin, and I have to say Milwaukee is one of the best big cities in all of the Great Lakes.
Today, Janine Sherman from Visit Milwaukee is here to talk about some fun things they've got going on. Even though summer is kind of coming to an end, there's lots of time left.
There is. There's a ton of time left, and we've got a ton of things happening in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and it's not far, and I think that's one of the biggest advantages. I mean, how do you recommend people getting there from West Michigan?
I think the fastest, easiest way is to hop on the Lake Express ferry.
Oh.
It is so nice because you can take your car along with you.
You can, and it's just 2.5 hours across the lake. It's so relaxing. I came over on it. You can sit back, relax, have a cup of coffee, a glass of wine, watch a movie. It's fabulous.
Yeah, it does make it really nice. And once you get there, it's just incredible. The many varieties of activities that you can enjoy.
Absolutely, and year-round too. The Milwaukee Art Museum, I recommend that to everybody who comes. It's a signature icon of our city on the lake. We're celebrating the 10th anniversary this year of the Santiago Calatrava edition, which are those beautiful wings that you see. They open, they close, the only museum in the world that has that, and that's just the entry point to Wisconsin's largest art museum. More than 20,000 works in its permanent collection. Absolutely amazing, from antiquities up to modern contemporary art. And right now you can still catch posters of Paris. That's there through September 9th. You can see Toulouse-Lautrec posters, his contemporaries. They're beautiful things that used to be on the streets of Paris, so I definitely would recommend getting over to see that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. We know people here in West Michigan that love their waterfront. It's something that we cherish here. And Milwaukee has those same great things. You know, you've got the water right there, and really this fantastic city that has just really come around and boomed and changed with the times, really.
It absolutely has. In the last few years, so many new things have come online. One of those is the Harley-Davidson Museum, the world's only Harley-Davidson museum. It's a mecca for motorcyclists, but even if you're not a rider, it has great pop culture exhibits, historical exhibits, a place that you can't miss. And right now, Worn to be Wild, the history of the black leather jacket, the uniform of cool. This is great, first time ever, 50 leather jackets. You'll see jackets that have been worn in movies, pop stars, even from the runway, Jean-Paul Gaultier. So this is amazing. This is here only through Labor Day, so that's something you really want to get over and see.
I suppose it's really super appropriate too because you have the fawn statue right on the bridge down there.
It's cool.
Absolutely. Yes, that absolutely says it. Okay, you also have some great festivals that really celebrate the diverse culture as well, starting with the Irish culture.
We do. This weekend coming up, it's the largest Irish cultural event in the United States. It's Irish Fest, and they're doing something great this year. It's in our 75-acre festival park right on Lake Michigan. They're celebrating the roots of bluegrass, and people don't know that, but American bluegrass music has its roots in the music from the Emerald Isle. So you can go over there, see a lot of traditional Irish bands, bluegrass bands, great dancing, of course, take a sample of Guinness or two. It's really a fun family activity.
Oh, you have so much going on to celebrate this season and the weather. I want to mention Summerfest because that has to be one of your most popular, most visited attractions that happens in Milwaukee.
It is. Summerfest is the world's largest music festival. More than 700 bands over 11 days. There is nothing else like it on the planet, I guarantee you. And just a short, 2.5 hour ride away. Unfortunately, it's over for this year, but if you mark your calendars now for next June, we'd love to see you over there.
It is amazing. I have seen some of the best concerts ever, and plus it's just a great venue to be outside and enjoy, and just such a festive environment. You know, we also talk about the opportunity for people to take their boats across. And you can rent slips in the marinas day by day.
Yes, you can. Yeah, we have several marinas in Milwaukee. It makes it very convenient. So if you have your own boat, that's a wonderful way to travel. And it's so convenient to downtown, too. You can take your boat, short cab right away, you're in your hotel.
Nice. Yes. So what is this Milwaukee Rally that I hear about?
Milwaukee
You're
Rally.
in the know.
Yeah. Coming up on Labor Day weekend. It's a great segue into next year's 110th anniversary for Harley-Davidson. The Milwaukee Rally is an annual event. It brings motorcyclists from all over the country. A ton of street parties. We have some very large dealerships that have a lot of events and activities going on. Bands. Really just a time for motorcyclists to come and enjoy the city. It is the birthplace of the Harley-Davidson motorcycle.
It is a whole lot of fun. And if people are interested in finding more information about Visit Milwaukee, you have made it really easy because you've created an online destination that's a great clearinghouse for information. How would people find that?
go to visitmilwaukee.org, and you'll find everything from all the events that are going on, hotels, restaurants, nightlife, anything you want to know about Milwaukee. It's really your one-stop shop.
Yeah, you really, you talk about the museums and Harley, and of course we know about the beer history, tours that are available of those great institutions, but also you've got a film festival too that attracts a lot of people, and that's kind of a different side, it seems, than what we know Milwaukee as.
This is the 4th year of the Milwaukee Film Festival, coming up on September 27th. It's 15 days long this year, and it's an amazing event. Last year they had more than 170 films from 44 different countries, and it's unique in that what they do is they show it in 3 different historic theaters. The flagship theater is the Oriental, one of the most historic theaters in the U.S. from the 1920s, completely restored. It's East Asian decor, so you see golden Buddhas, golden elephants, and it has the largest pipe organ in the United States, and it actually comes out of the floor in front of the main screen. There's a guy who plays that before movies, so very atmospheric.
It is just incredible. So you have everything from the new to the old, of course, great athletic teams as well. So great opportunity to check it out. And you can be home by supper, riding that ferry home.
Yes, I can. I will.
Isn't that great? 2.5 hours, of course, if you drive from Grand Rapids. It's 5 or 6, which is doable if you have a large car of people. It's much more economical than taking flights. So thanks for the great ideas, Janine. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.